Visual Studio Community is a full-featured integrated development environment developed by Microsoft. It supports many different languages, and the code editor and debugger also supports any programming language. It is available free for students and open source developers and individual developers. The Python tools for Visual Studio is an open source plugin integrated in Visual Studio. It supports editing, debugging, and interactive development of Python applications. When we create new projects, various project templates are available for different programming languages. We select Python from the list and get all project templates available for Python language. There are templates to create console application, web application, and IronPython Windows Forms application and many others. Here we select IronPython Windows Forms application and create a blank new project based on IronPython language. In the Solution Explorer, we can see the Python environment used in the project. Since in IronPython we work with .NET Framework, we will need to add references to assembly files which we want to use in the script. From Project menu, we can also add new files such as module or class files in the project. Using project properties, we can change few settings of the project like specify startup script or select the version of the Python interpreter. The script file shown here contains the default implementation code to show a blank Windows form. Visual Studio does not have any Windows Forms designer for IronPython projects. We have to write codes manually to create the user interface, which is a very daunting task. Here we see three tabs which display errors, warnings, and any messages which are raised during compilation or development of the code. Visual Studio Community has good support for Python-based projects, but for IronPython, it lacks Windows Forms Designer support.